I think the stress is getting to him, beautiful viewers. A top Trump administration official was just caught on camera barking at a child during a press event. Even worse than his behavior is the reason for it. A war with no end in sight and fuel prices climbing ever higher. If you wonder if the stress of breathing the same air as President Syphilis ever gets to members of the cabinet, if you find the air of optimism leaking out of the Oval Office a bit foul, you will want to see this. That story next, here on The David Reddish Show. Welcome to the show, beautiful viewers. I am your host, once again asking you to subscribe. Well, we have a lot to unpack in this story, so we should get to it. In case you hadn't noticed, and I'm guessing most of you have, gas prices are skyrocketing across this country, courtesy of Trump's illegal war with Iran. Here's where things stand at the moment.
This morning, there's growing sticker shock at gas pumps nationwide.
It's bad. I've never seen the prices this high.
Gas prices this morning reaching $4.48 a gallon on average.
It's a little bit, disturbing when you look at that and see the money that's going in the gas tank instead of going into food or other necessities.
Prices up more than 30 cents in the last week and more than $1.50 since the war began. Oil prices also surging overnight with new hostilities in the Strait of Hormuz.
I'm 58 years old and I've never seen gas prices like this that I can remember.
Not a great look, is it? What's this have to do with a cabinet member losing his cool at a child? I'm getting there. First, I'd like all of you to know that in my rather inexpensive Los Angeles neighborhood, gas is between $6.50 and $7 a gallon. That contrasts with the wealthy areas or parts of San Francisco where gas is over $8 a gallon. At the rate we are going, we will all need to go through credit background checks the next time we buy gasoline. And where, I ask you, is spray-tan former reality TV star and current Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy? Well, the answer is busy. With gas prices out of control and budget carrier Spirit Airlines abruptly halting service and going through bankruptcy, Duffy gave an airport press conference to reassure travelers.
Good morning, everybody. As many of you have reported, this morning at 3 a.m., Spirit Airlines ceased operations. So what that means is Spirit does not have airplanes in the air flying as of this morning. Also, their call centers are closed and they don't have staff at ticket counters.
Okay, so I don't know about you, but I'm not going to miss Spirit Airlines. The last time I flew on that airline, I sat next to a rabid possum that, I think, lived in one of the overhead bins. But I digress. The loss of Spirit Airlines, despite its, shall we say, rustic service, will be a bad thing for travelers, since having a low-cost carrier forces other higher-end airlines to compete with lower prices. It's the same reason why mergers are bad for consumers. The consolidation destroys competition. Moving on. With Americans screaming in pain at the pump and Spirit travelers causing chaos at airports, you will be happy to know that this morning, Sean Duffy appeared at an event in Philadelphia to commemorate the nation's 250th birthday. During his dull and meandering remarks, a bit of the stress crept in as he snapped at a child. Take a look.
We're in Philadelphia, but we love this city, and we're grateful for how warm the city has been to us. And I know the kids in D.C. We're excited on the train. By the way, they got chips and some sandwiches on the way up. And I think we had to wait till afternoon before they get soda. They get soda afternoon. They couldn't do it in the morning. We're going to feed them soda, and then we're going to send them back to parents.
Mr. Secretary, if I may, we have our Assistant Superintendent, Colonel Oshill, here, and we have students from the School District of Philadelphia. If you're a student here in Philadelphia who had the honor and privilege of welcoming your fellow students from Washington, D.C., I just want you to raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And all you students in Philadelphia, you should recognize that the students in D.C. stole your capital. So just if you guys get a little scrap later, that's okay. But Kate McGregor is here from the Interior, and she's just done a fantastic job in hosting us. Secretary Brigham couldn't be here, but we're looking forward to a great day. I want to thank you all. I want to thank the kids. There's no yawning in this. We don't yawn. We're going to be thrilled to be here.
Well, I guess Duffy isn't as sharp with the kid there as he could have been, so that's good. On the other hand, I wonder what the kid will think growing up having been chastised by a cabinet member on camera. Time will tell. But the bigger story here is how frantic and rambling Duffy's overall remarks were, and how they were of little substance. Think for a moment about other cabinet members from other administrations. They use events like Duffy's to tout their progress on major issues or reassure anxious voters. Duffy didn't do that here. He's just riffing because he can't say anything good about the transportation because there is no good news to report. Here is yet another incompetent Trump sycophant who has no idea what he's doing beyond taking a taxpayer-funded salary and brokering backroom deals for his friends and donors. He could at least make an effort to be kind to children, but in our current mess, even that is too much to ask of Sean Duffy. Next time, let the kids go play and actually try and do your job, dude. This is the David Reddish Show.